So today we're going to work on two beds. We're going to work on this end bed and then the next one along. And basically we're just going to cut out all of the plants that are growing and top them up with soil because these have dropped a good like 30 centimeters, I guess. They got big holes under them where all the dirt has settled down between all the sticks and branches and things that were down there. We did the hugelkultur method with this. These beds to try and fill them up. We put the big logs on the bottom and then sticks and branches and mulch, and then we put the soil on top. And we've just had so much settling, and I've been told since that what we should have done is, build it up that way and then left it for 12 months to do the settling before we planted in it, which that makes sense. But we didn't do that because that's not what we thought we had to do. And also we wanted to use these beds sooner than that. So I guess this is the cost of the method that we chose. We couldn't afford to fill all four of these beds with soil at the start because that would be a lot of soil. So this is just how it is. And it's okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut these tomatoes off and that Cape gooseberry off, and they can be composted. Actually, the tomatoes probably not because they don't look very happy. And then this sweet potato that I've got growing here, I'm actually just going to bury it and we'll see what happens. I've got a row of beetroot along here, which haven't done very good anyway, so oh well. And yeah, we're just going to get at it. Bean bed, the next one along, I'm just going to bury the beans that are in there. They should provide some good nutrients as they break down. I'm going to leave the snake beans that we've got growing up on the trellis on that one and hope that maybe they will stay alive even if I bury their stems in another 30 centimeters of soil. We'll see. I might plant some new seeds along as well in case the other ones die. Okay, well, let's get at it. Okay, so once I finished pulling out these tomatoes, I thought, I'm just going to have a look at this sweet potato and see if anything has been happening. So this is the original sweet potato I planted, and there's something here. So I'm going to actually dig these up and see what we've got going on. I don't expect them to be very big, but you never know. Okay, so yeah, what I'm pulling up is just these smaller roots, which would have probably grown into nice big ones if I'd left them, but they would have been really, really deep then. So that's why I've kind of decided to pull them up. And what we'll do is we'll plant these roots here, and they hopefully will grow into more sweet potatoes. tiny, but I'm sure I can scrub them up and we can eat those. Just tossed all of the sweet potato greens on top of that bed now, and I've taken some of the ones that had roots, and we will plant these. So I'm going to go stick these in water so that they stay alive until we can replant them. The other side of that bed has a sweet potato as well, and I'm not going to dig that one up. So we'll do a bit of an experiment. We're just going to bury that one. This one we dug up and then got the, I guess these are slips, they're very big slips. And we'll plant these again and we'll see what happens. But the exciting thing is there was sweet potatoes. They're just tiny because they didn't have enough time. We have a very, very long season here that we can grow them in, actually all year round. These were growing during winter, so there's no reason why we can't start with these ones again at this point. Been forking this to try and get any of the soil that's still hanging around on top of those gaps down, so that we can hopefully reduce settling a bit on this next round of soil that we put in here. Oh man, it is so humid today. The sweat is just dripping off me. It's not particularly hot, just very, very humid. Okay, so these are the beans that we're leaving. These are the snake beans. We've actually got our first couple of beans started. So we're just going to leave them up the back, bury them, and we'll see what happens. So now we're going to start filling up garden carts with this soil that my husband grabbed me the other day. And we will fill up these beds. So really pleased with how this soil looks. It's a mix of compost and one of their garden soils, so it should be better than just putting the garden soil directly in there. So I'm just giving this a really good watering to try and get it to settle a little. And then if I've got enough soil at the end, I can top this up again. I can tell by how much soil is left in the trailer that I'm probably barely going to have enough to fill up that other bed. So I don't think I'm going to have enough to top this bed up afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these sweet potato slips that I saved, just to get them back in the dirt. Over here, I did manage to keep 2 little bits of that other sweet potato sticking up out of the ground. So hopefully that means that it will survive. And I do have a bit of a pumpkin here. Because my plan was for these pumpkins, there was another couple which died, I think. My plan was for these pumpkins to spill out of the edge and fill in the area out there. And I think this one could survive. So just sort of poked him out as well. I'm just going to stick these in. Well, we didn't quite get it done, so we've got probably one more load of soil left in the trailer. That'll have to wait till hopefully tomorrow I can get to it. And then I think I'm going to go shopping to get a couple of things to go in there because I don't have any seedlings ready to go in there. So we'll head to the nursery and see what we can find. But excitingly, I just spotted that we have our first ripe capsicum. See that red peeking out? Look at that beauty. So I'm going to pick that today. Look at that. That is beautiful. I mean, it has a funny little growth over here, but that doesn't matter. It's still a gorgeous, gorgeous homegrown capsicum. Yay! On that happy note, I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day and you get out in your own gardens. See ya!